loud radio show on the planet. E-Block Radio.
Fucking intro going off. Check one, check two, check one, check two. Fuck. We live. This bitch. Shit. Alright, let's get it going. My man Jay said pass that shit, say. Word up. Rita just checked in. What up, though, Rita? It's fucking Monday morning.
Wake and bake. Smoke something with us, guys.
Wake and bake like a motherfucker. Got my motherfucking collar all the way up and shit, nigga. It's going down today.
Got my little teacup.
You don't even understand. Alright, shit, y'all niggas ready?
Let's go.
I make sure I ain't got no Burger King in my motherfucking beard. Shit.
I'm sure you don't.
Niggas got jokes, man. I did though. That shit was excellent too, man. Y'all, for real. I think I really seriously probably took 2 bites out that bitch. I ain't gonna front.
Tic Tac that bitch. He off on the White Castle now.
White Castle.
2 bites.
All right, man. Y'all got some people checking in, so let's go ahead and do it, dog. It's Monday morning. This motherfucker, dog.
Smoking on that
IG Live. Let me make sure everything else cool. Nope, I was right. Let me hit record on one other thing. Make sure we got some sound over here. And we good. And I just belched that whole 1 bite up and shit. We really straight, man. Let's get that.
Let's get that in the can.
There it is. Wake and bake.
Wake and bake.
All right, let's do it. Yo, you know what it is, man. The Livest Cloud radio show on the planet.
That would be Earth, sir.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial, man. Right this moment, it's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down live from the 48205. Got my man Angry Man in the building.
Yeah, I'm here.
Got my man Bo holding it down.
What up, though?
Got my man Monk Money for show. Dog, for sure. You know it's Social Media Monday, man, so make sure you hit up my mans on Instagram and Twitter. That's Real Monk Money. And, of course, myself at Hood Howard Stern. And, of course, Angry Man 48205 on the gram, dog. Angry Man 48205 on the gram. Make sure you follow my guy, man. He got like 20 followers now.
Damn.
Don't even post shit.
People like him?
Yeah, people like him, dog.
I don't know why.
Hey, yo, hey, look, we about to start a campaign. If we can get 10 likes on his last post and 10 additional followers, dog, we gonna put a picture of him on his Instagram. Cause right now there's no picture of him on his Instagram.
What?
That's what's gonna happen. 10 more likes, dog. Right now we got 10 more follows. If we get 30 by the end of the show, dog, we will post a picture of Angry Man on the gram.
You gotta get a picture.
Angry Man 48205.
You gotta get a picture.
We got cameras everywhere.
I'm gonna let the bully go around you.
Yeah, let it go around because I ain't gonna be able to talk, dog. All right, so it's Monday, bro. How was your weekend, dog?
My shit was fire.
It was fire?
Yeah.
What the fuck you do this weekend?
Nothing.
Polo glasses, though.
That motherfucker.
Polo glasses, though.
Nothing. I chill on my ass.
That's what's up.
No, actually, I had a good day. Saturday, we had a nice ass turnout at Easy Street Saloon.
For sure.
Sunday, we had a nice turnout at Easy Street Saloon, you know what I mean? So, I've been banging, you know what I'm saying? It's been a good weekend for me, you know what I'm saying? We did some numbers this weekend, finally, shit.
That's what's up. Easy Street Saloon, man. It is Monday, so make sure you slide down to Easy Street Saloon tonight. 16101 East 10 Mile Road, man. Pull up, watch the Monday Night Football game, dog. Wing special, $19.99 for wings, fries, and a pitcher of beer, dog. $1 beers up until 7 o'clock. Come get fucked up. Right?
Come get wasted.
Come get wasted and shit. Lamb chops coming back this weekend.
Yes, sir.
$3, maybe $4, depending.
I saw some shrimp po' boy sliders.
Oh, shrimp po' boy sliders.
Yeah.
Dog, shit fire.
What time you open the phone? Open that phone.
He like, so I'm trying to be on the road, buddy. He said, but for the right price, I might pull up. Yeah, pull up and get that shrimp po' boy sandwich, dog. That shit was good. It's hard as hell to keep the shrimp on the motherfucking bread, but once you get it together, it's good, though.
It's good as hell.
Yeah, you eating with your hands, though, so if you scared about that and shit, don't do it. Because this shit gonna be everywhere, but the shit good, though.
Fucking savage, you fucking whips.
Yeah, I smashed that shit, though. That shit was
savage style over here.
I forgot all about that shit, too, though. The shrimp po' boy. I haven't had the lamb chop shit.
No?
No, not yet.
No, they're really good. They're really good. Not just because
obviously they are, because they sold the fuck out. Like, niggas was trying to buy them and wasn't no more, so. Yeah, so shout out to Easy Street Saloon and Celebrity Chef Monk Money. What else popping up?
That was it for me.
That was it?
Man.
No movies
First
this
Sunday
weekend?
was great. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, Uncle Shay.
It's his birthday? Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, y'all.
Happy birthday, Unc. Shit, no, I'll start watching this shit called Six Underground.
The fuck is that? I'm not hip.
It's what's my man name that played what's his name? Deadpool.
No, that ain't.
Ryan
Reynolds.
Yeah, it's a Ryan Reynolds movie, so it's kind of funny and it's fucking action packed.
Right, because he kind of comical like a motherfucker.
Oh man, he's hilarious, bro.
Hell yeah. But Deadpool though, just speaking of that real quick though, the second one is good as the first. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's like, did they have a different writer or something? Like, what the fuck happened?
I don't know. It's something happened.
Yeah, that shit wasn't that good though. What else I wanted to? I still haven't watched the fucking what's that shit? Irishman. I still haven't watched that shit.
Irishman was
Yeah, that shit was dope.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen Queen and Slim.
No, I ain't seen
I ain't did shit. I gotta get my life together. For real, like I need to go see that shit.
I read some shit about Queen and Slim though, about like some cats ain't really like it because it was showing like the dude was being like a punk, you know, and his girl was protecting him or whatnot.
Oh, word?
I don't know if that's true, but I read
I don't know.
about, yeah.
I gotta see that shit. Man, niggas always be talking shit.
I know, right?
Period, dog. That's just how that shit goes. I gotta watch it for myself,
This shit goes along with the topic we about to have too, for real, for real.
It definitely does, dog. We'll get into that in just a minute. If you just now checking out, what we're talking about today is, man, black people and voting. We having a discussion about Scarface's run for city council, dog. And he did lose and shit, but we gonna talk a little bit about the reactions to that. And the people in Houston, man, what they might do next time if we come back out. Shit, what else happened this weekend? Oh, shout out to nephew and shit. Nephew, little RJ turned 13 on Friday, and I forgot to give him a birthday shout out. Yeah, so shout out to little dog, man, RJ 13, and she a teenager, dog. He old as fuck. Damn, I need to go ahead and get me one out here and shit real quick. He ain't gonna have no friends. Damn. Think homie's gonna be 15 years old.
Gonna have a baby before you do. And he 13.
Like, yo, you know, Shakunika and shit, she pregnant. Like, word? Damn, how old is her mama, though? She got some aunties. Anyway, dog, what else popped off this weekend, dog? All right, look, dog, 2 seconds. Did you see the motherfucking Lions game, bro?
Unfortunately not.
24-17, dog.
Jameis Winston almost throw for 500 yards.
458 yards on our ass. But look, 24-17. We driving back. About three or 4 minutes left, I think. Got a chance to tie the motherfucker and threw an interception. Pick 6, nigga.
Text me when y'all done talking about this. I'm gonna go outside.
Go outside.
Fucking I want to talk about this bullshit.
It goes to
man.
what I've been saying all year.
What's that?
Everybody crying about the goddamn quarterback. How many we done had?
Yeah, we had a few. We had a few. All right, I'm done talking about this shit.
Everybody is. Don't nobody want to hear my mouth about the shit. Because I've been telling these retarded motherfuckers the whole all season that we have bigger problems than the goddamn quarterback.
All team trash. The management
That's
trash.
all I've been saying.
Trash.
But everybody keep blaming. We get another quarterback. Where you at, Mister? All we need is a quarterback. Where you at? You know what I'm saying?
This is why you ain't want to talk about that.
Yeah,
where you at? No, I had to hear his mouth all while Matthew Stafford was playing. All of it, he got what he asked for. Another quarterback. And we got the same goddamn results. Yeah. All I've been fucking saying.
You right.
Where you at, man? Don't get quiet now. Where you at?
Hey, look, before we get into our for real topic, dog, we got a little side topic we want to talk about, dog, because it's holiday time and shit, dog. So shout out to the holidays. And again, man, we say this shit all the time. But if you're in a situation where you lost a loved one, man, or something going on in your life and shit, I know holiday time is rough. Man, talk to some motherfucking body, man. Don't be out here killing yourself over the holidays, nigga. Shit ain't working.
Bullshit, bro.
For real. Like, you know, PSA, nigga. Real nigga shit right here. Like, don't do that shit. Like, if you need to talk to anybody, shit, pull up on us, nigga. Hit me in the comment box right now, nigga. We talking about this shit right now.
Talk bad, for real.
Hell yeah, because don't be out here offing yourself. But, for real, though, holiday time, dog. Y'all ever been dumped for the holidays, dog?
Dumped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never have. You angry man? You been dumped for the holiday?
Yep.
Word. Yep. Yeah, what about you, Bo?
None of y'all business.
Damn. That's a yes. That's a yes. That nigga got
short on the cuz like it's none of your business.
That's a yes. Hell no. Angry man, that shit happened to you though?
Yeah.
Dog, what the fuck happened?
It was what was it? It was Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just got the phone call.
Damn, you just got offed in that motherfucker?
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up.
I just looked at the phone, man, hung that motherfucker up and kept it moving.
Yeah, fucking her.
On to the next one.
Rita said she did. She got done for the holidays. That's fucked up.
I mean, because I don't know how people be feeling like fucked up because they ain't gotta buy me no gift. You ain't gotta break up with me because you ain't gotta buy me no fucking gift, motherfucker. I hope that ain't. Or your boo that you was already fucking with coming in town, coming from somewhere and shit, you don't want to bring me
That's
around.
how more like it.
Yeah.
That's how more like it.
You coming home for the holidays.
Yeah,
You gotta get rid of your ass for a couple days.
For sure.
Can't say I'm just gonna be with the family because you might pull up. She got to get rid of your ass.
Yes. Don't want no drama. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers be like, don't worry about it. They'll be okay. You'll be okay. No, it ain't gonna be okay. This bitch just let me go on Thanksgiving.
That shit happening to you, though?
Nigga motherfucker punch my pink slip on Thanksgiving.
Punch your pink slip, dog.
You out of there.
You out of here, man. You know, it's crazy as hell, though. You know what I'm saying? There's no comfort in after that. You know what I mean? I don't think it's still coming back. You know, you come back at it, you try to keep it pushing, but you be motherfucking pissed off around that time.
It's getting dumped on the holidays worse than just getting dumped, period.
Yes.
Like getting dumped is getting dumped, nigga. I don't know. I don't really.
Yes, man. Getting dumped by the holidays, period.
Yeah.
You expected to spend your time with motherfucker. Spend all your time like you set plans up, buying special
This nigga
gifts.
sound like you talking from personal
Buying
experience.
special gifts and shit. And the motherfucker say on Thanksgiving like, damn.
Buying special gifts.
I already got your gift on layaway.
Dog, I never been dumped during the holidays though. I wish I had it a few times though, cause I done wasted some money on some Christmas gifts and shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Shit that didn't really last after any motherfucking way. I could have kept that little money. Just like my little $60,000 for this college degree and shit, man. Fuck college. Anyway.
Always go back to school.
Always.
Yeah, cause fuck that shit. I posted that shit earlier today on my story and shit, man. Cause I got some old ass throwback picture that popped up in my memories because I graduated fucking 50,000 years ago and shit. And I was like, dog, I'll trade that motherfucking picture and this diploma in and shit for my 60,000 back, dog. Fuck all that. Rita said, done by narcissistic people is done to also ruin your holiday. Niggas be that mad though. They trying to make you that fucked up. They trying to dump you on the motherfucking holiday.
Yeah.
Niggas really do shit like that.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of niggas being fucked up on the holidays and shit though. Yeah, I did watch motherfucking Best Man Holiday over the weekend and shit.
Bet you did.
Hey, look, that's my shit. That's my shit.
I bet you did, cuz.
That's my shit, man. But that angry man ain't shit though. He gonna text me like, nigga, you a fag. Till I posted that shit, I'm like, yeah, cuz my motherfucking eyeballs sweating and shit. But like I had to explain though. Like I had to explain. It's not just the movie and shit. Like whenever I see movies or anything about people dying from cancer and shit, I think about my mama. So that's why that shit was a sensitive movie for me and shit. But also, I liked the motherfucking movie. The shit was good.
For sure.
Best Man Holiday was good and shit.
Was.
And I didn't cry. I almost did though. I didn't cry.
How many times you watched it?
What, this weekend? Just the one time it came on.
Period.
Actually, that one I've only seen 3 times.
Did you cry every time?
No, just the first time. Just the first time. After that, I was able to control my emotions. Fuck y'all.
Pussy boy.
Hey, nigga, I ain't no pussy. I'm just in touch with my motherfucking emotions.
Oh, pussy boy.
So, ladies, if you out there listening, I'm in touch with my emotions.
You need a man.
You see that smile though?
Sensitive.
Next podcast is gonna be Puss in Boots.
Pussy boots. Ain't that a bitch? Fuck y'all niggas. We probably go to the fucking for real topic, dog. Hey, look, we gotta go to a commercial break real quick. First, don't forget though, this Saturday, we having an E Block Radio party, man. Gonna be a birthday bash for Miss Lena, so make sure you pull up, man. It's gonna be Adidas versus Nikes, dog. So bust out your best Nikes, your best Adidas, man. We about to come down, do some 80s, 90s type shit, man. We should throwback because we old out here and shit. Shout out to Miss Lena, man. It's gonna be her little birthday bash this Saturday. Easy Street Saloon, 16101 East 10 Mile Road, dog. You know what I'm saying? Pull up. $4 lamb chops. I guess we gotta change that because on the flyer it says $3.
Yeah, change that.
Yeah, so it's $4 now.
Immediately. Please.
Immediately. All right, so let me not post it until I change that. But we about to go to commercial break real quick. But when we get back, man, we gonna talk about black people and voting, dog. We gonna have a discussion about Scarface's run for city council down in Houston, man. We just gonna talk about some shit today. You know what I'm talking about? So we back in about 1 minute after we go through these commercial breaks. But until then, you already know what it is. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet.
That would be Earth, nigga.
Straight from the E Block Radio, dog. What the fuck, man? We'll be back in a minute, dog. This thing keeps switching.
Since America has been America, we've been fighting for equality and freedom.
This freedom was supposedly given to us in 1865 when Abraham Lincoln decided to sign the Emancipation Proclamation 3 years earlier, only to find out that the prison would become the new plantation, locking away thousands upon thousands of black bodies each year, destroying the black community. So I've got a story to tell. Those brilliant bastards. This is a fictitious account of a non-fictitious reality of being black in America. Get your own autographed copy today for only $20. You can send payment via CashApp, PayPal, or Venmo. Whichever payment option you choose, please do include your mailing address, and we will ship anywhere in the U.S. for no additional cost. Get your copy today.
Check one, check two, man. I'm serious, dog.
Check one, check two, dog. We back in the building, man. Thank y'all for hanging out through the commercial breaks. Of course, you already know what it is. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio, live on your dial. I got Angry Man, Bo, and Monk holding it down.
For sure. Yeah.
And of course, it's your boy, the Hood, Howard Stern, Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205. Let's get to that shit. All right, so black people and voting, dog. First of all, before we get into the specifics and shit, what y'all think about black people and voting for real, though? Like, are we really... Two questions, I guess, I just want to throw out there. Are we really taking advantage of our voting right? And is that shit really, like, really all what it's supposed to be, though? You know what I'm saying? So I think the question, well, the answer that I have, I think that we are not exercising our right to the fullest. But at the end of the day, though, I'm really not sold on this democratic process. So it's a double-edged sword, right? We're not taking advantage of it, but at the same time, if we did take advantage of it, would it really help and shit?
Ain't nothing really helped us. Well, what have?
Bunch of pessimists in this motherfucker.
It's a start. It's a start to something.
The start to something.
You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers ain't doing shit no way. You know what I mean?
So, it ain't doing shit no way.
So it's a start to something. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like, I think people should shut the fuck up and just vote. Like, honestly, like on some instance, yeah, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, y'all be concerned about who y'all voting in. Y'all just vote in the lesser of the evils. For sure.
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah, because both of them motherfuckers got some motherfucking history on your ass that they probably ain't gonna fucking know about. We ain't gonna know about.
True.
You know what I mean? So it don't even fucking matter to me personally.
Yeah.
I don't know how about everybody else feel. Me personally, I don't give a fuck, man. Like, if it concerns me, like, I voted on shit like the marijuana. Like, I choose to pick my votes.
So you remember voting for that shit. Like, fuck that. Legalize this shit.
Somebody black running, for sure I'm going.
Sometimes. Because if it's Ben Carson, I'm not voting for Ben Carson. So let's go back to Rita said the electoral college. Yeah, that's what's kind of fucking up everything. You think they'll ever go back to a for real popular vote to where it's just really the people's voice in that motherfucker? Because the electoral college was created for, you know, back in the day when it was like 12 people voting and shit, and it was in case it was a 6-6 tie and shit. The electoral college vote would, you know, spring the winner and shit. But now it's fucking million people, though. Mm-hmm. Like, what's the odds of shit being close enough to actually have to use it? And if that's the case, then use it at that point, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are they just simple enough to, like, click the motherfucking yes or no button on the internet and shit and vote, nigga? Like, it should just really be that.
I think the other point of it, too, man, the electoral college, so you look at it like an area like where we live in, you know, it's highly, you know, heavily populated. Yeah. And you look at an area like, you know, down south, out in the country somewhere, or out in the mid, you know, where it's, you know, not a whole lot of folks, you know.
Right.
I guess, you know, one of the things they try to sell is that it makes their voice, you know, be heard too, whether they just fall in, you know what I mean? So, like, fundamentally, I believe in that shit, but, like, that's not really the shit that I think that's happening.
Yeah, and just by some reason and shit, the electoral college votes, the way they split up, though, is like the larger numbers are in those areas where we not represented anyway. I wonder what's that set up for a reason.
you can't go back to popular votes. Jay-Z will be president.
No, nigga, what I mean by no, ain't nobody. Hey, look, I'm gonna be like the niggas in Houston. Ain't nobody vote for no fucking rapper.
You just said it.
Hey, look, though, I would vote for Jay-Z before I vote for fucking Kanye. Dog, I know y'all been seeing them pictures.
Yeah, what's wrong with him, man?
No, them pictures of, like, I guess they had Diddy birthday party or something. That nigga Jay looking like he don't want to talk to Kanye now. That's some funny ass shit, nigga. Hey, like, no, his face looked like, man, who the fuck invited this nigga for real?
Like, where the fuck he come
right,
from?
like, are they not friends no more?
What's
for
with
real?
the silver shit?
Oh shit, I don't know what the fuck going on with Kanye, man. Everybody think about that nigga, man.
Did you see that shit?
Let me see. Oversold ego killer. What up, though? Just checked in. What's good? What we talking about today, man, is black people and voting. We really getting ready to get into a discussion about Scarface's run for city council, though. So tell me what your reaction is to that. So he did lose, just to give y'all some background. It wasn't like a blowout in there. So it was 60-40, somewhere in there. And they said that this is probably like the largest voter turnout in like a Houston runoff election in a long time. So I guess him being involved did bring out the voters, just quite not enough and shit. So it's 60-40. People who from Houston know, like, on the outside looking in, I think, yeah, we like is a fucking rapper running for city council, right? But people in Houston and shit, they recognize that he grassroots though. He really fucking around. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really in the political arena. So with that being said, they confident that he gonna come back next year and probably winning and shit. But I'm gonna tell you, my whole problem, dog. Like, I read this article earlier today. My whole problem is the people in the motherfucking comments. And yeah, I just said it. I was just saying that shit to fuck around. But like, it's people in that bitch who really like, they really like, fuck that, I'm not gonna vote for no street nigga and shit. Like, that was one that I can't forget that quote that somebody commented. I'm not gonna vote for no street nigga. Like, don't you know that most of the white people that we vote into office is the biggest thugs out here, nigga? They been bullying the streets and the motherfucking boardroom forever. So what the fuck is the difference? I really hate that shit when black people be. Again, I said this shit before we got on air, dog. Black people are the biggest motherfucking downers of black people, nigga. At some point, somebody gotta be in there to sort shit out and represent you and shit. Unfortunately, we don't get that shit on a larger scale. So at city council, I'm with the shits, man. Just like here, Yusef, if you watching right now, Yusef Shakur, my nigga, you need to run for city council again. Make that shit happen. But like, we need that shit from the grassroots level. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we not gonna get one in the White House. So
who else better to help you than somebody that's been in your situation?
Right, and somebody who know you.
Right. You know, a lot of white politicians they don't understand the struggle. All they can do is listen to us cry. You know what I'm saying?
They can listen to us cry.
That's how they portray it. You know, be crying. I mean, versus somebody like Scarface in there will understand exactly what the fuck we're talking about.
Exactly.
You know, because he been there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's approachable. Yeah. You know what I mean? People actually in the counter with this guy. You know what I mean? Most politicians are not approachable.
For sure.
You know what I mean? He can go anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, you city council, you can go to that side and you can come to this side. You know what I mean? Then now you have somebody in a position that can say, wait a minute, this side is getting a little bit too much versus this side. Okay, well, now y'all got to help yourselves a little bit more over here in order to get this. You know what I mean? It sound more realistic coming from somebody that's been where I'm at if he say, no, y'all got to pick it up on this end in order for me to get y'all this.
Yeah.
Okay, I can believe that.
Right.
Versus, you know, a politician that's never been here, never been in the hood, never been over here, telling me that. My question to him is, how the fuck do you know?
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't know.
You don't know, right.
You don't know what this is, you know what it is over here.
Yeah.
Versus somebody else telling me, give me a year, 6 months, we working on that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could possibly halfway believe that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, now this is what we got to do as a community to get this. Okay, right. I get that.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why not. I mean, all he had was it was a rap career, man. I mean, what's the problem?
But since then he been in the trenches now.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I mean, they talking about they ain't voting for no street nigga.
Right.
I mean, damn, but you'll quote Malcolm though. He came straight from the motherfucker.
Completely a street nigga.
You know what I'm saying? But you ain't got no problem with Malcolm. Right. You know what I'm saying? Think about it.
Everybody in history was a street nigga before they converted to whatever they converted into.
I feel like you can't even be helpful. I mean, not necessarily a street nigga and shit. I guess, I don't know, whatever connotation you have on that. But, I mean, not necessarily a street nigga and shit, but somebody who I can identify with. I think about this shit all the time, dog. Not just in politics, but in shit in general. Like, on TV, all this type of shit. How do how the fuck are we making it anyway? And look, I asked that question because, dog, have you ever considered that white people can probably, and this is a blanket statement and shit, and I say blanket statements a lot, but it's weird that you can grow up white and you can see yourself in any position. You don't see us in any position. Like, what do we model our shit off of? A hope, nigga? Yeah. A hope that you can do it? Because, like, we don't see it.
Faith.
So white people can just pop off and, like, shit, I can see a white president, I can see a white businessman, I can see a white motherfucking dispensary owner and shit. Fuck yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can see all this shit, but, like, we don't ever actually see that shit, though. Like, how the fuck are we even close to...
It's never been there.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So, like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, though. Like, I need to see some of that shit. Like, in our real life, though. Like, just in our lifespan, just, like, while we was living, how many for real, like, legit black politicians do y'all fucking remember? I want to vote. I want to say Obama and shit, but only because he was the president. Not because...
Real black politicians?
Yeah.
Colby Young?
Dog.
Shit, like...
In 40 years, we got one.
That's what I was about to say, but that's
up until a few months ago, I thought we had Cory Booker. Up until a couple months ago. I'm such a disappointment, though.
Big Pharma came along, cashed him out.
No, something happened. What is it? Was it the money?
Yeah, Big Pharma. He got a lot of money from like that industry.
Oh yeah, then that's the shit I'm talking about, though. That's why I don't have no faith in voting and shit. I feel like we just gotta pool our money together and start lobbying these motherfuckers, because obviously you see what happened with fucking Cory Booker. Yeah. Motherfuckers started moonwalking and shit once that money came in. Yeah. They was like, no, you can't talk about that, homie. Like, oh, okay. Cash me out. Cash me outside. Nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Damn, for real. Oh man, Caesar just checked in. What up, though, Caesar? If you just now checking in on IG, let me see. Somebody else Square just popped in too. Let me see. DJ. Oh, AK-47. What up, though? Oh, she from the D, man. She out in Cali representing, though. What up, though? Yeah, if y'all just now checking in, we talking about today, man, black people and voting. Discussion of Scarface's run for city council, dog. So he lost, obviously, but and you know what I didn't do though?
Would you have to vote for him?
I would have voted for him. I would. Well, you know what? I guess it does depend. I don't know what's going on in Houston. I would have had to know what the fuck what type of shit he was on, because I don't know who he. I don't know who he lost to. I do know it was a lady, and her last name was Shabazz. So I'm thinking that. Yeah, I'm thinking that they probably had similar agendas. I'm guessing. I don't know, but it depends on that. I wouldn't have not voted for him because he was a street nigga though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have not done that. But like if he was fussing bullshit that I wasn't for, then I'm not voting for that nigga. I'm really on that shit now, dog. But I can't imagine that he would have been though. I mean, he got a homie who died from how did Bushwick die? He had some kind of disease and shit. But you gotta figure, you got a homie like that, you got a nigga like Willie D and shit who's super militant and shit, and then Scarface himself has always talked shit about the system. So I gotta feel like his agenda would have been what I wanted. You know, I'm not sure for real, because again, I'm not down there. But what I guess I'm thinking now, what rapper here would you take seriously in politics, like that you would vote for here?
I mean, I don't know. I know. Seriously, like.
Bought my nigga Sada Baby in and shit. And nigga have a dog ass celebration dance though. I want to know. I'm trying to think of who though. I don't know.
Nobody out there.
I mean, they would have to bust out and be political and shit after a while. Because right now, it's none that I can think of.
You can't leave the studio and just go downtown and shit.
No, you got to be in some shit. Yeah, I don't want you to. Yeah, I can't let you do that.
But I think for a young black one to get in the office again, I think we scarred for a little while longer.
Oh, because of Kwame?
Yeah.
I fuck with Kwame, though.
I do too, but I'm just saying, I think it scarred us for a little while longer.
Yeah.
It's going to be a minute before we
because he was like, what, 28 or some shit?
Yeah.
He was hella young.
I knew we was in trouble.
Yeah, he was like
inauguration 30. When he had the Allen Iverson earrings in the
but you know what? But you know what? That shouldn't have been it, though. And he still got love from Obama at that bitch though. Like,
I know that.
He was the golden child.
You know that, but they don't know that. We
start calling it hip hop mayor.
Yeah, we all knew it was just earring. We knew it. Yeah, but certain not right now.
He's just a West Side nigga from Cass. Y'all don't know no better. Y'all know no better. Well, let me quit hating this shit. West Side niggas from Cass.
Too smart for his own good.
Right. Raha said you have to have a plan to action. That's for sure, though. You got to have a plan to action. I'm pretty sure he had one. I'm just trying to think of who in the city. I don't know. Who would y'all like to see as mayor around this motherfucker, though? Is it important to have a black mayor in a black city?
Yeah.
That shit sounds stupid, right? When you ask it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to have a... Like who? I don't know who I would want to run around this motherfucker right now. That's in politics right now. Especially nobody out of city council. It ain't a motherfucker on city council that I would ever look at it in the fucking mayor's office. And that's a damn shame, though. The city council should be the ones that we fuck with. We should be like fucking with city council and fuck the mayor. You know what I'm saying? That's where we should be at. Why that's not even happening?
We should have aldermen, man. Like I said.
You say you should have aldermen?
Yeah. So how many people you can actually hold accountable for a certain area?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, that's how they tried to split the shit into sections or whatever, and that was supposed to be basically like an alderman. They fought for fucking how many years to get that shit in play? That shit was on the ballot every year and shit.
They don't want that, Reed. They don't want that. She said angry man for mayor.
Nah, they don't want that shit. Everything gets shut down and shit.
Yeah, I'm pulling the puff. I'm closing everything down.
Right. Coco J just checked in. What up, though? She said, what up, fellas?
What up,
Toya just checked in on IG. What up, though, Toya? But yeah, I just looking at right now, I can't think of nobody politically in the city of Detroit that I would...
Hugh Perkins.
Dog, you know what? No bullshit. No bullshit. I wonder why he wouldn't run. Because, he be on let it rip going, nigga, what? Yo, if Hugh Perkins, dog, you know what? We about to start a petition, dog. We want Hugh Perkins to run for motherfucking mayor and shit. You know who the next nigga that probably would run for mayor for real, and I'm probably not gonna vote for him for real? Warren Evans and shit. He probably would.
Yeah, that's next.
He probably would.
That's the next step.
I'm probably not gonna vote for him though.
Why?
Cause I don't know. I don't know.
I'll vote for him.
I just don't fuck with the police.
I don't either, but
so I'm just not sure.
He making a change around this bitch slowly but surely.
Yeah, they kicking his ass around, so that's how you know that he doing some shit, because they kicking him around and shit. You know what I'm saying? When they start kicking you around, I mean, they don't want you to say too much and shit. They already got his ass up out of here when he had them motherfuckers kicking in doors and shit on TV. So, what y'all think about that shit? This is a throwback though. This ain't got shit to do with the conversation for real though. But they got rid of him after that shit. Did that little toughness on crime and shit? You think that shit really helped the city though, or did that just make him look good? Cause I don't think crime got no lesser when he was in there kicking in doors on TV and shit. But
it did. I think it did.
You think it did?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just because the weed dried up a minute don't mean that the crime went down.
It wasn't the weed. It was the crack.
It was the crack. You gotta get that crack up out of here, nigga.
Crack up out of here.
You smoke crack, don't you? This nigga, man, that shit was hilarious. Y'all had to be here over the weekend to understand that joke and shit. But yeah, so back to black people and voting, dog. So this year, obviously, is coming up for election year. And we talking about local shit right now, but just on the national scale, I think what we got to do for real, and I think I hold ourselves accountable for that shit, dog. Coming up in these next few months, I think we just need to start really paying attention to these presidential candidates anyway, and start just dropping y'all a little information as we learn as well, because I think that an educated vote is the only vote you can have. If you go get out and vote, then you need to know what the fuck you voting for. It's gonna be tough to be voting just for the lesser evils again. Cause like if what you call it run again, dog. If what's her name? Hillary Clinton run again. I gotta see who the independent is, and I don't. You know, don't get me wrong. I feel what Bernie be talking about and shit. But at the end of the day, Bernie's still an old white man, bro. And yeah, is he even gonna survive?
You don't know, man. You never.
I don't know, right?
We gotta figure out who his vice president is.
Yeah,
that's what we gotta figure out, because he probably won't last that long.
And what about Biden though? He got the little black lady and shit. No, that's a no. It's a strong no.
Biden put a lot of niggas He was right along with the they put so many niggas in jail, man.
He was right on that same boat. Yeah. See, and that's what I'm saying. That's what we gotta be educated in our voting and shit.
You know, one thing, dude, like cats, before you vote, you know, first of all, like vote what matters. I think you vote for what matters to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
If that shit is important to you, yeah, vote for that shit. If it's not, then you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But when cats go to do that research and shit, man, like they'll go to a website, you know, they'll read up on the candidate. Okay, that's cool. Like, yeah, that's a start, but follow the money. Like, wherever they get wherever their money is coming from, that's what they really support, and that's what they should work at. You know, you gotta follow where their money coming from, man. That's gonna really put you on what's going on, gang.
Yeah, damn, no, that's true as hell, and that goes back to my point of like. To quit voting and shit, just start paying these motherfuckers off. I mean, that's what's happening anyway. I mean, obviously you'll never be able to provide money like big farmers and shit, but
man, I really think all the shit is already written. Personally, it's already written down somewhere.
I can't say that.
Yeah, right.
He says it's already written, no matter what you vote.
No matter what you vote.
I gotta believe we got some kind of power or something.
Okay, you can believe it if you want to.
Nah.
So what's the point of anything?
It ain't enough of us.
What's the point of anything?
It's not enough of us.
We've been asking that question for how long?
It's not enough of us. That's why people need to start fucking and having babies. Because it ain't enough.
You gotta do like my nigga Bo, man. Just put it in God's hands, dog. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Bo going to church this weekend for sure. Get that Holy Spirit. put it all in God's hands this weekend, dog. I'm proud of you, my guy.
Good shit, bro.
Hey, I'm going for Christmas though. I'm gonna go to church for Christmas.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe next Easter and shit. I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Give me one motherfucking smooth outfit and shit with some chucks. Go to motherfucking church. I'm just fucking around, dog. I'm only talking shit about that. We ain't gonna get into no religious conversation because we already talking about politics and shit. So both of these things is fucked up, though. As far as like black people voting and shit and just politics in general. I think city council is a great place for him to start, and I think that's one of the most important places because it's right next to the people and shit. But like for him next year, if he run again, y'all think he should run for something else or just keep trying to get in city council first? You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Yeah.
We should run for everything.
He said run for everything and shit. I don't know. Like, is it? Because I don't know how it's broke down in Houston. Because I know they got wards and shit. Like, do they have like an alderman system or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know. So, like, maybe it's something even closer to the people that he can run for and shit.
Yeah,
or, you know what I'm saying?
Been the first stepping stone. You know, if they do have aldermen, he probably could have did that first.
Yeah.
Then threw his hat in the city council ring a year or two later.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like I said, I wouldn't mind voting for, some, a rapper or somebody like that. That was about their business.
For sure.
Now, if he taking care of what he's supposed to take care of, I like I said, I'll be more susceptible to believe what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah. As far as rappers, though, I know we talked about this shit before about Jay-Z and shit. Would y'all ever vote Jay-Z into any kind of political position?
I consider it.
I consider it for sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think so just because of the shit he been doing. Yeah. I would think so.
I mean, there's been a lot of shit lately about Jay and,
the money grab.
Yeah, shit like that.
Right.
But, like, you can't ignore the shit the nigga has done.
Right.
So you can't ignore, you got to consider that shit.
For sure. Yeah, I think so. I would definitely vote for him on some shit before I would fucking Kanye. I don't know why. I just think he's crazy. I just can't really vote for crazy people.
I mean, shit, you vote for crazy people, though.
I don't want to vote for no crazy black people because we already got enough crazy in the world and shit. And I'm begging to get black people in position, and then I'm gonna put a crazy one in there. Nope, it's not gonna work, nigga. It's gonna work for our failure. Like, so damn, y'all wanted all this whole time, and this what y'all get? Like, yep, that's what happened, nigga. Now I want to be that guy and shit.
I don't think I could vote for Kanye.
No, hell no, I'm definitely not though.
Hell no.
And you know what? This probably not gonna be popular too and shit, but I gotta go ahead and say it. Yeah, I gotta say it. If the first lady, our first lady, if she'd have ran for president, I wasn't gonna vote for her either though. I wasn't going to.
What?
I'm straight on that. I don't think so. I don't know. I just don't want to. I didn't have. Let's just be honest here, right? I didn't have enough faith in the original Obama administration. I'm not sure exactly what she'd have done differently. So I don't know. I wouldn't have.
You wanna vote for Michelle?
Nah, I wouldn't have. But would you have voted for Michelle?
I would.
A couple years ago, I think I would have.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think so.
Yeah.
And
couple of years ago, I think I voted for any fucking body because of Trump, but
I'm just really not on that forgiveness and lift, turn up the cheek type,
Right, and that's the shit she was gonna be on,
man.
Yeah.
I'm just on like just bust this nigga in the mouth right now. Type shit.
Right, bust a nigga in their mouth,
literally. Shit.
Right.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do it though. I wouldn't and shit, and that's probably unfortunate. Probably a lot of people won't agree with that.
I probably wouldn't even vote it.
Yeah, that's probably the thing.
That's cool. Like if you feel that way about this, like as much as they sell this democracy shit to you, man, like your choices shouldn't be Hillary Clinton and fucking Donald Trump.
No, right, exactly.
No,
like, for real.
If those are your choices, then you should have the right to be like, fuck this.
Yeah,
I'm not voting.
Yeah.
And
if you feel that way, it's cool.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not.
Cause dog, that was one of the
waste my time and my money. Fuck you.
Right.
That was one of the worst motherfucking options I think I've ever encountered.
Fucked up shit. Like I ain't want to say fucked up because the shit probably run just like they wanted the shit to run, right? But
yeah, like Mark said.
Yeah, just how that shit just looked, man. Just like for real.
It's
like,
it's obvious, man. It's out there, bro.
Yeah,
they push it in your face, and we still don't move on it, bro.
Right.
It's all in your face.
I mean, the crazy thing about it though is that a lot of black people obviously didn't want to vote for Donald Trump because he's Donald Trump and the things that he's done to immigrants and black people and shit, and the things that he said and all of that shit. But a lot of black people didn't vote for Hillary either because of the Clinton administration, a lot of shit that they did to us. Even though they did come out and, like you said, they acknowledged it and apologized and shit, but at the end of the day, a lot of black people didn't vote for her for that reason. Then because it wasn't nobody, a lot of people just didn't vote at all. But that also lets you know and shit, not only being black in America, but like just looking at America as a whole. Like the reality of it is that white people weren't even gonna allow a woman to run this motherfucking country, black or white. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that right there tells you like where we at with things and shit. They was reluctant to let Obama come into office, and I said let. Yes, I did use the word let. They were reluctant to do that only because I feel like they thought it was gonna be a complete failure. Luckily, they got a Negro in office that was willing to fulfill their needs and pacify us just enough. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I did use the word pacify.
Well, because you got to think about, as president, you deal with a lot of motherfucking different countries.
Yeah.
And in a lot of those countries, where are the women behind them?
Yeah.
So they damn sure not going to take orders from a woman coming from the so-called superpower.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So all of that shit is legit.
You rarely hear from the queen. She got Canada sitting over there in the cut. You rarely hear from her.
That's sitting in the cut,
perceived power is a for real thing, man.
Hell yeah.
That's like Donald Trump in office.
Right, exactly.
Like that shit matter.
Yeah. I mean, and that puts you also into the idea that, well, let me see how I want to say this. Like, should leaders be feared or respected and shit? Because in this thing, I'm not sure. Like, is he feared? Because he damn sure ain't respected. So I don't even understand the dynamics of him being in office. Like, I don't understand this shit at all. I really don't.
Ask yourself this question: What person in power has ever been feared? I mean, think about that person versus somebody like Obama. Mm-hmm. He wasn't feared. I think he was respected.
Yeah.
Now,
I believe.
Compare that to what Adolf Hitler. Yeah. Motherfucker was feared.
Definitely.
Who got the better results?
Yeah, Adolf Hitler, honestly. The results that he was looking for.
It is what it is.
Right. Hell yeah.
Monk said a little bit ago, that shit make a lot of sense. When he said start having a lot of babies.
Yeah.
Because when it comes down to simple numbers, we 12% of the population.
Right.
And like the majority of white folks,
keep having some more babies.
Majority of white folks gonna have white folks, concerns at hand, not ours.
For sure.
So like that's that nigga in the office again.
Hey, look, we doing our own population control.
Yeah.
Let me
start having babies.
Like I said, let me get my Project Twins out here.
The dictators, I will have satisfaction, and they get it.
You will have satisfaction.
Will have satisfaction,
and they get it. Shit, I'm telling you, they don't get it.
Right.
They reign may not last for long, but while they in that motherfucker, they will have satisfaction.
Achieving satisfaction for sure.
That's real shit, though. I mean, at this point, though, I think for us to really have an effect in politics, though, we really have to I think we really will have to take that approach, like the kind of that bully approach, and that's why I think people like Scarface and shit, or Brad, people like Brad down there running for city council. I think that's a start, and a lot of grassroots activists and things like that in your cities running for these city politics, and then eventually moving into maybe a state level or then maybe even a national level. I think those things are necessary. At the same time, though, I think a lot of people get in for the right reasons, dog. And then once you start getting to that national level, and then the not the endorsements, but the what's the words I want to use? The money trail and shit. But I mean, once you start getting that money from other places, unfortunately, I think that changes a lot of people's agenda. Because I think that as far as Obama goes, just from reading the book, his book and Ta-Nehisi Coates' book about him. His grassroots shit in Chicago was like really a shit. He was really in tune with black people and shit, and he was really for that struggle. I think once he became senator, there was still some things in place, not so much. But then once he got to be president, it is on the national level, and is a lot more things pulling at you and shit that don't allow you to do certain shit. So I'm not convinced that anybody, even when you start off with the for real shit at hand, just like Cory Booker and shit, you get to a certain level, like it's almost inevitable, dog.
Yeah, because like
unless you gonna run with no money.
Like that's like what Bo said. You gotta follow the money. And what's the money agenda? Because these motherfuckers is really the ones that's pushing the motherfucking shit saying go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? These other ones pushing the button saying go. You know what I'm saying? These corporations and shit. Like they run this motherfucker. Like they putting forth all the bread. You know what I'm saying? To push your election or whatever the fuck you trying to do.
The Teamsters.
They pushing it for a reason.
Three letters. NRA.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers, boy, they got so much power. Oh my. Man.
So much.
Yeah.
So much power.
Shit, I don't know, man.
Motherfuckers run on that whole platform. Run for office on that whole platform.
Right. Yeah. Now, it's just, I hate to be a pessimist, dog, because I always talk about y'all niggas for being pessimists and shit. But when it comes to this, politics, like I'm really, I think that I don't want to say our place, because then that sound weird and shit. But I think our place, that's the only thing I can use. I think our place is in that local area. I'm not even sure if I give a fuck about black politicians above the Senate. I don't think I care. Cause like for what? Once you get past that point, like, I mean, I hate to say it, but they bought you. Once you get past that point, nigga, you sold. I don't really see it no other way. You fucking sold.
Or do you really feel like past that point, a lot of decisions they make outside of nuclear war don't affect you?
Not that it don't affect, but they ain't making a decision after that. After the Senate, they not making no decisions for real.
No, I agree with that.
You know what I'm
saying?
So I'm like, man, at that point they sold and shit. So I feel like our black politicians are better off, even though I know that you got these political aspirations. A lot of motherfuckers who start out as city council want to be part of the, want to be a part of the state government, want to be part of the national government. Like that's their whole plot and shit. But to be honest, to really help people and shit, unfortunately, I think I think you gotta limit yourself to being local, because once you get past the Senate, dog, you sold. I don't give a fuck how you look at it, dog. You sold. You know, you're like a fucking slave. You sold for real.
I mean, ain't nobody saying that because we pretty much agree.
Right, but that shit sucked though. So then, how do you be optimistic about some shit, a fucking system like that you know that once you get,
because you see, I really don't even comment on this shit. You know, like I be sitting here quiet as a fuck because I don't get no fucks, bro. I ain't going. You for no motherfuckers standing on line and do all this dumb shit for the still agree us and fuck us. Fuck y'all, I ain't doing it. So I just let y'all take care of the show.
You know exactly what you do. You build from the ground up, dog. If so, basically what you're saying, if you feel like that's as far as we should go, then we should make the best of that motherfucking situation.
I agree.
I mean? We should make, if we're going to have black folks running the city in our hoods, then make the best of that situation.
We should have, we should all have aldermen, like, what's my man's name?
Alderman Davis.
Alderman Davis. I can't think of his name.
Alderman Gilliam.
Yeah.
Or like what's going on in Evanston. Like, when black folks, like they run that city, and they taking the motherfucking marijuana money, and they going to put it back reparations,
for
that city.
For sure. And that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, be some motherfucking all-stars in that local area. Because, like, again, I don't want to take away from no kid's dream and shit, but and you can do this. Like, all right, what I'm saying is, you can do this. You can obviously at this point you can tell your kids that they can be a president, because you could. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be the most beneficial for your race or your culture though. I can't tell you that.
Pretty much, kids, if that's what you want to do, start saving your money now.
Right. Yeah, if you go fund your own shit, then you can be like Donald Trump. You can just talk shit and do whatever because you paying for everything.
Start saving your money now.
Yeah, so you can do that shit now. It's 11 o'clock, dog. If y'all got a last minute comment, man, hit me in the comment box. We'll go around the block one last time. We're going to talk about black people and voting and this discussion of Scarface's run for city council. IG, if you got if you're on IG, you got a comment, hit me in the comment box. We will read it live on the air, man. But it's our time to go around the block and see what we got to say. Last second comments for real. Go ahead and throw them in there now. Angry man, dog. What's your last comments on the way out, bro?
Man, look. I don't understand what happened in Houston. You know, I don't live there. I ain't did too much research on it.
Yeah.
But I hope it is a real legit reason why this man didn't get that shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, I don't. Like I said, as far as I know Scarface, you know, I never really known him to be in trouble in the public eye. So. From what we see, like I said, we don't live in Houston. We don't know.
Right.
But, like I said, I just hope it's a real legit reason people didn't get out and vote, and I hope it's not because of what my man comment was. I ain't voting for no street nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because, like, all in my... but you will vote for somebody that you never even heard of. Yeah. You will vote for somebody... You don't know if these politicians were ex-Klansmen. You don't know that. You know what I mean? They
probably figured they was.
They probably are. They just changed clothes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you'll vote for them. Yeah. But won't give somebody that you grew up, you probably gave him a couple $. You probably bought his music. Right. But you won't support him in that way. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because like I said, all he did, he was an artist. He made music. That's all he did. You know what I mean?
Right. Ronald Reagan was an actor. I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's what I don't understand. I just don't get it. Yeah. I don't understand why, you know, we still some cotton picking niggas, man. You know,
niggas.
Think about it. I mean, all the white folk got to do is spread the seed. We gonna fertilize it.
Good clean white folks.
Good clean white folks.
Yo, Bo, man, what's your last minute comments on the way out, bro?
Man, I fuck with Scarface, man. You know,
for sure.
At least listen to what he got to say.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it just made me kind of sad, man, because I think there's a reason that niggas like Pac and Nipsey is dead.
He's dead, yeah.
Because you talking about who could bridge that gap like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and when you got like the following and backing of like the people, like for real,
right?
Like, that shit's powerful, man. Motherfuckers notice that shit.
Mm-hmm. That's what they most afraid of.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
They said it at Malcolm X. That's too much power for one black man to have.
Yeah. Hell yeah. More money. What you say, bro? I know you got a limited comment.
I don't care. I'm just gonna do me, try to make me and move my agenda.
Yeah.
Because it's no matter what we do, what we say, what we think, who moving on this shit? Like, ain't nobody moving on it. Like, we always, like I say, every show where we always got the motherfucking answer. You know what I'm saying? We got the answer to every motherfucking thing, bro. Yeah. But who doing it? Who moving on it?
Nigga, you doing it.
I'm trying.
Celebrity chef?
I'm a damn sure put my foot.
Everybody gotta find their little and just
the area
and go. But who do it though? Like, ain't nobody really trying to, you know what I'm saying? Trying to push the movement. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we can only do what we can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, we ain't got a great following. We got a following, but we got, you know what I'm saying? We gotta. You know what I'm saying? Start doing shit.
One teach one.
Hell yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And that's my agenda. You know what I mean? That's why I don't give a fuck about these politicians. Like, it's fucked up because I don't know none of these motherfucking names they talking about. So I just sit there and just Alderman Davis, Alderman
Look at this good times.
Alderman Gideon. I don't give a fuck what it is. I really don't. Like, I really don't, because it does not. I feel like at this point, man, only I can affect me. You know what I mean? Like, none of these motherfuckers will affect me, bro. Like, none of these I'm sure it would, you know what I mean? But I'll let y'all take care of that shit, bro. I'm trying to make me nice, you know what I'm saying? Make other people around me nice. Make my crew nice.
Right. You know what
I'm saying? Like, I don't fuck about none of that shit, bro.
And there you have it. You don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Right, put it in God's hands. No, on that note, man, we're going to get up out of here, man. But I just got to say, as far as black people voting, I feel like if you are voting and shit, especially on the national level, you just got to make sure you're educated. And again, like I said before, We are going to do our part. Monk just said it. We don't have a huge following, but the few people that do listen to us, we going to give y'all some little information, because I feel like if you are going to go out and vote, at least let us learn some shit together to see who you exactly voting for and what you exactly voting for. And what's the scary thing about local politics too? I'll just give y'all some game real quick for people listening. I try to pay attention to local politics because I think that's what's going to directly affect me. But even at the end of the day, when you see something on the ballot, what's promoted is definitely not what's really on the agenda. And what I mean by that is if you coming up on an election in your area and they talking about the judge this or the city council member there and these people you don't like, I still encourage you to go vote, only because after that at the bottom it's gonna be some shit in the game that they trying to pass that they knew you wasn't gonna come vote for. You know what I'm saying? Like they do that shit in prelims all the time, or primaries. Because I often, I ain't gonna lie to you, primaries I normally don't vote. So then one time I went to the primary and that ain't shit but just to choose who gonna run against each other in the real race, right? But that's the ballot they put the bullshit on though, and they know you ain't coming to vote. So they like, we go slide this shit, we go pass this shit real quick because I know niggas ain't gonna vote on primaries. So I started going to primaries because that's when they slipping the shit on your ass locally.
Or like I said before, read the shit, man. Do some research. Stop checking C. Until you get to what you really want to vote.
You do, and people not gonna do it. So we gonna try to help. We gonna try to help. We gonna try to stay in tune with at least local politics here. And on the national level, dog, we'll try to give you all the information that we can, so that we can all be educated voters if that's what you decide to do. On that note, dog, we about to get up out of here because that was a serious ass conversation and Monk don't give a fuck. So we gonna get back to smoking and shit because it's the Wake and Bake Show. I want to thank everybody who checked us out on IG Live today, man. Everybody checked us out on Facebook, Twitter, all that good shit, man. YouTube, all that good shit, dog. Don't forget to follow us on the gram, man. Hit up my man Real Monk Money, myself at Hood Howard Stern, and of course Angry Man 48205 on the gram, dog.
You got 30 likes?
I don't know. I gotta check it out. If you got 30 likes, then we definitely shooting a picture and shit.
I find you niggas that like that shit.
I gotta find y'all niggas. Yo, thank y'all for checking us out, man. Make sure you tune in on Wednesday. We'll be back with another live show. If you're in the area, make sure you pull up on the Easy Street Saloon tonight, 16101 East 10 Mile Road. Also on Saturday as well. Shout out to Miss Lena. It's gonna be her birthday bash this Saturday at Easy Street Saloon, dog. But to the next time, man, you already know what it is. The Livest Cloud Radio Show on the planet.
That would be Earth, sir.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial, man. I got my man Angry Man in the building.
Hugh Perkins premiered, dog.
For sure. Got my man Bo holding it down.
Hey, Jim Jones' album is the most underrated of 2019.
It is dope. It is fire. My man Mark Money in the building.
I don't know about Jim Jones, but my album hot.
Of course, dog. It's your boy. The Hood Howard Stern. Lewis, man, holding it down live for the 48205, man. Peace out, y'all.
I'm holding on. Hold strong.
The livest cloud radio show on the planet. E-Block Radio.